Well, hello people, we're back. Welcome back to another live stream. This is going to be the non-archery live stream again. We're still stuck in quarantine. It's been, what, 18 days here? 19 according to my YouTube channel. So, we're back with a bit of a casual gameplay. We're not going to do too much today. I'm just going to remind people that I'm going to be doing a form check, a live form check tomorrow night at about 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. That's on the channel already. If not sure, then have a look. That should be upcoming. But for today, we're gonna chill out for a bit. We're gonna enjoy some more Bannerlord. I finally got them headed around this game. Well, I already did. But we are here with another character. This is a version 1.010 now. This is a 1.09 character, but I've made a few characters: sword, spear, polearm, two-handed, bow, of course, crossbow. And in the end, it doesn't really matter which character you play, because on the macro level, you're controlling armies, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. But we're here for a bit of fun. We're gonna play our horse archer character. This character, by the way, is actually not our character we made earlier. For those who didn't tune in earlier, we have made a character called Anders Larsen, who is a speed shooting horse archer. We abandoned him. The game went kind of pear-shaped because of the early release bugs. But we're here to play through a different horse archer. Doesn't matter who he is, has made some generic name up. But we've made our own kingdom, and here we are. So, what's happened? You can see a bit of chaos in the screen here. I can't zoom out, but basically, we've managed to progress far enough in the game where we have a pretty big army. I have my own kingdom. The Kingdom of the Strongbow. I'm not sure why I did that, but Strongbow, by the way, I believe is a Scottish hero. That's his nickname. But I've made this bow character. I've conquered a lot of territories. I've made my own kingdom. One of the frustrating things about this game is it takes quite a while to get places. Actually, it didn't take that long. It took like 3 days for me to do this. But it can be a little tough to get the snowball going. But now that we have the snowball, we're well in control. So we have our own kingdom. We've finished the main quest, which allows us to make a kingdom. And we've got a few things happening. So we've got quite a few vassals. And mostly companions, which we hired. But we also hired a few mercenaries. But we're making bank. So we'd never go bankrupt. We're making a lot of money. Like they patched the game so you don't make so much money from lords. But once you fight enough battles, you take all the equipment, you sell them. That's like 100 grand right there. Plus, you're always in the positive, especially if you own every territory. It's only a problem when you have rival clans. If you don't have a rival clan, not a problem. I am the only ruler here. I'm the absolute authoritarian ruler. I need a bit of name, but in the meantime, that's how it is. But the reason I wanted to stream this today is because we're going to fight a pretty huge battle. We've taken the side of destroying the kingdom or the empire, and we've managed to carve out a pretty nice corner of the map for ourselves. So we've got a lot of cities, we've got a few castles, we're making bank, and this is actually the Northern Empire's last settlement, as far as I know. So I've captured a few lords. This is the last stand, and then there's the last stand. But we'll see how that goes. So we will fight this massive battle just because it's not that big. It's only, what, 500 people? Yeah, 500. But it's worth it. So we'll fight this. I am playing it very easy. One, I just want to speed through the game. Two, the battles are more epic. Like, they're not as intense. We might lose them. But you have much larger battles. And we're here to see action. We've got horse archers galore. We've got 177 horse archers right here with us. And there's probably more being reinforced. Whereas they've got a lot of cavalry, sure. A lot of infantry. But we're going to kick some bum. Do I have any I think I have cows in my inventory. Oh, hang on. Soldiers. Alright, I'm not going to shoot them. We'll spear them. Oh, that hurt. Alright, let's position them here. We'll cavalry there. And I've got armor. That's bling for armor. That's the lamella. That's one of the best armors in the game, I think. That's a lot of horse archers. Alright, I shouldn't do this. That's a really bad idea. Let's not charge straight to a massive horse archers. They're in action. My goodness. Alright, let's just charge. So we get the, the army going and just start rotating through. So they've got a massive... Oh, look at this! This is why horse archers was so good, right? You just run around in circles and you just shoot. I'm also a horse archer too, by the way. One of the best bows, well, one of the best bows in the game. But I'm just, you know, experiment ammunition for a rainier day. At the moment, we just spear. I just couch just one, stay on one guy. Oh, I missed it. What? Lame. Hey, couching's hard. Alright, now, let me shoot things. I haven't done a single thing in battle yet, so we're getting hit. Not the best example of archery. I think that there are much bigger infantry armies I've fought where you basically see like an unbroken line across the whole screen and like you can't miss. It's incredible. Something like that, but like 10 times the size. Let me shoot these guys. They'll be the most annoying to get, so we'll do that. Oh man. I can't shoot, really. This is like me in real life archery. I think it's the, me streaming. I've got like performance anxiety. Wow, I'm terrible at the moment. You know what? Spear. That and I'm slightly lagging from streaming at the same time. Ooh, that's a nice hit. Ooh, that's not good. Never charge a gun with spear pointed at you. Hang on. I'm taking pot shots down the crowd. And I hit the horse, of course I do. This is why archers are broken. Oh yeah. Standing still is never a good idea. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Man. Never seen my face. Alright, let's take on this guy. Oh, what? Wow, I did so well. Like, oh, that hurt. Wow, I've not hit a single person. Well, I actually have, but still. This is chaotic. It's also very easy. It's on very easy mode, but this is chaotic and it's lovely. It is lovely. Nice. He needs to be a shield, right? Alright, let's fling. They're all dead. We lost 14. 14 noobs. So, yeah, we didn't lose anyone important. And like I said, I wanted to play a more serious battle, play on like realistic difficulty, but very easy, it's just fun. Just want to see mass chaos and casualties. And we hardly did a thing. That's the strategy all along, right? While the commander fights, like the whole point is that other people fight for you. That's what I found. When you're early game, it's all about buffing your combat stats so you don't die so quickly. But once you go around recruiting things, you can make bank really easily. At least in easy mode, or a very easy mode. Mostly because like the damage is much less. Like your guys take 1/3 of the damage. So what I've been trying to do is fight like, you know, armies 3 times my size. So in a normal match, you have a lot more casualties. But of course, we're not playing normal. Notice you Atlantean. Sure, okay. You've been noticed. I swear you've done this before. You've asked I just want you or somebody else to say thing in a different stream. So we've captured basically the entirety of the Northern Kingdom and the mercenaries. I'll let you go, because you're a mercenary. Make you happy. You're not a mercenary. You are though, so I'll let you go. I think those are very unimportant. We've got a lot of prisoners, which we're not going to take. We'll upgrade our few guys. Let's see, yeah, plenty of stuff to work with. And that's our prisoner list. We can make bank with them if we want to. But we'll take some of these horses. I love horsemen. Because they might join us for free later on. Ooh, camel ride, I'll take that. Cataphracts are beautiful. We won't take all of them, take some. The rest, unfortunately, not going to get. We'll take all these horses. And we've made lots of money from that battle alone. We can promote some more of our guys. So we've got some war horses there. We'll get the Equidays. Yeah, sure. Alright, and even more. Lovely. Okay. So, we have done stuff. They take a bit of damage, and we continue siege. So, I'm pretty sure no one's going to interrupt us. Now, that castle, we can probably rush the castle, but for fun, we're going to build a bunch of trebuchets, and then we will, what we'll do, the trick is, you put the reserve. Okay, so if you leave it out there, because they've pre-built a lot of defenses, so if you build a trebuchet or any piece of siege equipment, it'll be outshot immediately. So this is actually not something the game really tells you. You have to figure out on your own. It doesn't even tell you that you can put in a reserve. You just have to figure it out. But you want to pre-build all your siege weapons. It takes a few days. By the way, making bank right there. This is very easy again. So okay, move to reserve. There's an exploit, by the way, where you can basically shuffle the weapons. So you shoot, and then you move it back where you get hit. By the way, we get some of the guys in our team. We get these guys. Horses are great. Any cavalry unit is beautiful. Not the best fighters all around, but because you have the movement bonus, there's much. Oh, that's a lot of influence. Oh, that's a lot of influence. That's gonna be a big army. We might fight at some point. That's the Western army. Alright, looking good, and get some more guys in the team, sure. Not the best. But yeah, they've got no army left, unless they siege on my unit, but they've got no more troops. So I'm just gonna build all my siege engines, and then we'll rush this last castle, and then it's all over. So move that down. You don't have to do this, by the way. Again, like with the numbers here, we're playing it very easy. We could probably just rush them. It's easy to beat with ladders, but still cheesy. I want to knock down the walls once and for all. This is the last settlement. Ooh, are they going to attack me? They've got a few guys surrounding. Not sure it's ever a good idea. And we're making a lot of progress. Oh, this is beautiful. Ooh, that'd be good for us. Our stat points are growing casually. Passively, rather. Because we are managing... We are successfully managing to have a large army of high morale. Our engineering stat is stuck on 16 because we can't progress there, but the stats is suck anyway. So I don't think there's any point. I think there's any point in putting engineering. Yeah, more effective, fire version. Like what you really need is to build faster. This is important though. You get a lot of. Oh, this is really useful. Ooh, I might think about that later. But I've got that's gonna I've barely done archery since. That'd be really useful. Riding's always useful. But let's keep on building our things. Okay. Alright, so that's our last treb. We'll deploy the trebs again. Hey Eliza. Make sure you join our stream tomorrow night. Okay, let's let that play. So we're gonna get these trebs. Basically knock down all the siege engines. Then we'll take the walls, and then we win basically. Oh, are they sieging it? Are they sieging my castle? Oh, they're fighting. Sorry, no. There's a war between the Crusades and the Sturgians. You can see, like, by having all the trebs at the same time, you basically win the siege. Just knock down the walls, and that's quite a bit. And even they spawn a unit, it doesn't matter. Oh, they're gonna fight me in battle. Lovely. Hey, Erwin, welcome. Alright, so I wanted to bait him to fight like this. And these are the mercenaries too. That's cute. Alright, we'll fight a field battle. Yeah, I know, right? We're breaking trebuchets. But yeah, build forward once, and you will win. It only takes. The only weakness, it takes a long time to do. Alright, this is mostly whoops. Okay, that's our beautiful horse army. Horse archers. Almost every unit's a horse archer. We're enemy horse archers from the mercenary group. I'm not going to charge them this time. That's pretty dumb. We'll try to outshoot them. The rest of the army is moving on foot. So these guys are the current threat. We've got so many. Ow! That's right. There's so many. We should be okay with this. Right in the face. Ooh, we're taking some hits. Alright, spear time. Hello. Oh, come on. Beautiful. Hello. So run that way. Alright, infantry in, so we charge. A lot of horses died there. And let's watch the chaos. No, I've loved low engineering. I haven't spec'd it. You don't build all of them quickly. You build all of them individually. You build to reserve. I might show you next time I siege a castle, but you pre-build all your engines. That's how you win these things. If you don't, you lose them right away. So you basically build a siege engine, and then you move to reserve immediately. So when you build multiple, you can deploy them all at once, and there's no time delay. It's probably patched out because siege is broken. Either if you do it properly, you get your bum kicked. If you exploit it, it's really cheesy. Oh, hang on, infantry. I find I use our bows for a couple of reasons. One, to take on mass infantry, or to snipe cavalry which are running away. So you don't want to rush a massive infantry. That's usually a bad idea. So you use this to thin the numbers. And plus with mass like that you can't miss. Interesting battlefield. I missed. Let's see over here. No. Always aim for something. You aim for nothing, you miss. Man, I'm doing really bad in the archery today. Yeah, got a level. Sweet. Got a single archery point. Yeah. Now, when I was fighting the Empire in its strength, it was like 200 versus 1,000, and it was amazing. Because you literally could not miss. The whole screen was filled with soldiers. Even on very easy, those are tough fights. Because you have to kill like 3 times or 5 times your number. And that's what makes it challenging. I don't mind playing on very easy, because it's just a faster game. But to challenge yourself, you make bigger fights. We lost 10. It's not a big deal. Alright. We've got 20,000 gold. We'll take all the prisoners. I like you. I might hire you later. I don't like you. I'm not racist. I'm just saying that mercenaries. That's a mercenary. You gotta look out for your fellow mercenaries, right? Or it's a royal family. I don't think so. Oh god, that is, I think, the entirety of the empire. You can go. I want someone to fight later on. Alright, we have some horses. We'll take all the cavalry. I'll take you too. I'll probably make you a garrison. We'll take these horse prisoners. Only the horses. Do you like horses? I love horses. And we'll recruit each one of you slowly. It might sell you anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hey, speaking of joining us, we'll take you. Because our max size is about 300. We've got a 300 army size. We don't need to call our parties into a fight. We can fight everything ourselves. The only way people can beat us, especially very easy, is if they send a bigger army against us. And even then, they can probably take on an army of 500. Nothing to brag about, but that's just the way the game is at the moment. It's really fun. 500k. We got a bunch of free stuff there. That's probably 80k of total equipment. We can upgrade to more guys because we have the war horses, and that's done. So we've got a bigger party than we started with. So yeah, the key is Yeah, chopping lords actually works too. That's probably easier. The reason why I keep lords urban is because like sometimes I want to force a peace, right? You either pay a ton of money or you can ransom lords, and the more lords you capture, the easier it is to have to force a peace. So especially as a small kingdom, I had to have the basic capturing every lord and ransoming them. Because I'm pretty sure the game will replace people at some point. Anyway, the trick is when you build something, I can't do it right now, actually show it right now, right? So when you build something, you go to move to reserve. So you click on the unit, and you move to reserve, it disappears. So that way they can't shoot back. When you deploy it, it's instantaneous. Alright, so again, it takes longer for you to build things than they do. So they will destroy everything you build and you can't catch up. So you basically build something, you move it to reserve, and then you build the next one, and you move it to reserve. So you move all these guys to reserve, and then when you build all your engines, you deploy them all at once. And basically, that's what happens. That's how you do sieges. It's not very intuitive. I don't think it's intended that way, but that's the way it is. So that way, with like 4 trebs, that'll go there. Who needs a siege tower? I mean, we basically one-shot every single defense, right? So look, they built a ballista. Watch. There we go, ballista down. All right. Now, if we had more engineering skill, we'd buff it out there. I've got like no caravans. All my money's from warfare. So again, I'm playing very easy. So this is very easy. Doesn't change the economy, but it makes getting things set up a lot easier. So what I've been doing, trolling. Trolls, sorry, got my screen dirty there. So what I'm basically doing is I've basically got a bunch of crusade troops. So just train them up and then start killing looters. Get about 25 guys. Then you get your level 1 clan. You then reach level. You then start have at the level 1 clan, your party size goes to 50. And then you can basically take on most single armies. So you might join as a mercenary, you might become a vassal, you start fighting wars, or you might actually end up just having your own kingdom and just picking a fight by yourself. Because the moment you join another kingdom, all your relations are reset. So if you are a 50-person army, you can smash villages, you could do castles, but they're quite hard. But you can start being a menace and make money. You want to start fighting lords as soon as possible because you make bank from them. Even if they don't have much money, they can often replenish your troops. You can ransom them and you can sell their equipment. So once I sell all my gear, you will make rich towns bankrupt. That's why I'm so rich. Not caravans, not workshops, but just fighting wars. Alright, you basically force armies to fight. And then once you become your own king, then you can start making policies. And let me put a dot point here first. I reckon engineering will be useful, but we cheese engineering. So I'm not going to upgrade this. I'm going to give a steward. The steward gives you makes it even better. Okay. My intelligence is pretty low though, so I'm pretty dumb. Apply these changes, and we'll get some of our prisoners on board. And I might do it in this live stream later on, but yeah, you grow to the point where you're that huge. We'll pause again. So I have my own kingdom. That's the key. So after doing everything, I've fought for a castle. I expand a couple of towns. You force a peace because you can't win a war in one shot. So you want to capture a few cities, consolidate, and you force a peace by basically either capturing lords and then negotiating. So you give them back to the kingdom in order to give you more peace weight, or you basically buy them off. Depending on how the war's going, you might just spend like 50 grand on a peace deal, but when you have 500 grand, who cares about 50 grand? So that's my little trick there. And once you have your own kingdom, you pass a bunch of policies which kick ass, right? Because you are the king. There is no opposition because you are the only ruler. You are the only clan, unless you hire mercenaries or convince people to join you. But you have like Royal Guard, which increases your party size by 80. You have, I think, what was it? There's noble retinues, which is the same thing. You get plus 50 for all your clan members, including yourself. So those two things, noble retinues and royal guard alone, will give you like an extra 120 troops to your party size, and they cost nothing else because they all benefit you. And if you have other clans in your kingdom, you can't pass it because they won't agree with you. But you're the only one. You're a dictator. Who cares about that? And the rest of this, like Council of Commons, gives you a massive boost of influence. It's giving me like 54 per day alone. So, you know, I'm getting a lot of influence. Not too much. I can't spend it. I have no armies to spend it on, so I've done everything I can. Look, the influence, right? It's my clan, and it's like all the mercenaries. Who cares for these guys? So that's how you make bank. It's not broken, but once you know how to progress for a single player, it's pretty straightforward. So yeah, you basically fight as many lords as you can, take their equipment and sell them. Keep a few for yourself. But there we go, walls are down. Let's save the game just in case, and we'll lead the assault. The numbers are not in our favor, but even with ladders we can do this. But this is going to be so much more fun because there are now breaches. We don't have to climb any walls. They'll form a last stand shield wall, but we'll just outshoot them with arrows. Alright, so we've got like 4 trebs, and even with a normal siege, these 4 trebs will just bash the heck out of the fortifications. But we're going to go for the breaches. So there's a hole in the wall over there. There should be one over there as well. We're going to the left side. If I really wanted to, I might just not attack them. I just... Ooh, that's lovely. Let's just get down. Like my horse, by the way. Fully decked out. That's a pimped out horse. Ooh, took 1 hit. There's just one guy here. It's like Legolas or someone. Alright? What's he thinking? I don't think so. What? I don't think so. He's a hero, but a little dumb. Take this one guy up here. You gotta kill everybody, unfortunately. Is he dead? No, he can't be. Now, we'll take a few hits. Too high, right? Oh, why he moved? Nice dodge. Whatever, okay, throw it down there. See, the bridges make life easier. Right, normally in a siege, the ladders are hell, but we just walked in. Oh, you can go across there, okay. Oh, this is cool. Hey, there are guys here, hey. You missed a few. Spears are terrible one-on-one. Nice. And that's how you do sieges. You pre-build all your trebs, knock the walls down, and you're good. The problem with that, it just takes a long time, so very likely the enemy army will get you first. And especially when you start the game, you're just too small to do it. So you have to bum rush castles. You have to lead the assault. You've got to cheese it a bit. That means like use archers, don't assault the walls, snipe as many as you can, and maybe even retreat, because when you retreat, they lose soldiers, but all the casualties you cause will stay. So you could like slowly grind down castles by just sniping enemies off the walls until you have enough to assault. Oh, what a last stand. Wow, what do I suck? Wow, warning shots. Alright, they're lower, right? 3D archery rules. If they're lower than you, aim lower. With gravity. This is a dramatic last stand. It's like X-Men, X3. Oh, that's beautiful though. Yeah, the sieges are much more dynamic. This is an easy siege because we knocked the walls down, but the actual sieges, you can build and deploy siege weapons, and the ladders are more dynamic. Because remember in Mountain Blade 1, you basically have like one ladder to climb up. Or you had like a moving siege ramp, whereas here, you actually lift the ladders up. That's awesome. That is awesome. So we have the last settlement of the Northern Empire, and we are supreme. We'll just upgrade these guys. What's this one? A looter. Oh yeah, we don't want to upgrade this guy. I'm not gonna take any more prisoners because then I don't need them anymore. I still got plenty of room in my army, and we take all the equipment. Right, we take all the equipment. Are we maxed out? Oh no, that's 500k. Okay, I got worried there. Okay. Alright. So we have that. An election, there is no election. I am the ruler here. Oh man. Okay, like the game doesn't make the mode economy easier, but it makes battles easier. And when you do it that way, it's so much quicker. Alright. Oh, pretty hall there. Very pretty hall, but not gonna stay here. I am already the king. We've got... Ooh, okay. Let's go to the dungeon. Now we'll keep you there. And you know what? I don't need a piece. So, I'll put all my guys... Actually, no, this is a bad idea. Because this is my worst castle. Let's dump all our foot soldiers in here. I bought these guys for a reason. Well, we liberated them for a reason. We've still got like double our army to fill out. So, you don't need 300. But eventually it will. Let's manage the castle. Food is poor, so we'll get that up there. We want some lime kilns and irrigation, which will store food. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, that's fine. Okay, staff, no more land. We can finally see the outside. Are they a bit buggy? Yeah, they are a bit buggy. No, mostly in AI. That hasn't changed since Mountain Blade 1. It's still the AI can't navigate walls very well, and chasing the last guy is always annoying. Actually, I normally try to auto-resolve where I can, so I try to kill as many as possible, then I auto-resolve. And we're using Zoom. We haven't officially used Zoom for classes yet. I'm probably gonna live stream on YouTube for the most part. Because you don't really need to talk to me, I think. So when we have to like communicate, we might use Zoom, but I don't know. I haven't really set it up yet, so we'll see how it goes. By the way, my kingdom is 60, right? So I started by taking Ustigal Castle from the Sturgians, and then I took Revel. So I took 2 towns, and this corner is easy to defend. So I then picked the fight with Vlandia. As Vlandia took all this part over here. That was a tough fight because I was sieging this area, and then went and sieged this area. So I had to like have a net gain somehow. So I took 3 castles, 1, 2. I didn't take this one. So 2 castles. I took Varchek. They took Revel and Ustikal, but then I took them back. So I killed the army, took them, and then I had to find a lord badly. Because they were basically sieging me down quickly. I had to find a lord and bribe them to have peace. But look at me, right? I have a kick-ass kingdom. Alright, I've got most of the northern area. This is where the Nord started from in Mountain Blade Warband. The Sturgians still have this part over here, so I'm not going to touch that. But I've got this part. Now my goal is to take out the Empire, and looks like the Batanians have already done most of the work there. They've taken Rote and Lageta. So it seems that the Western Empire they've still got a lot of like strongholds, but they've lost their western areas. The Southern Empire looks strong, but the Northern Empire has crumbled. Now I'm not sure what an empire does to die. Do you kill its members, or do they join? Right, now these guys... I'll fight these guys. We jump in. How dare you attack this caravan of my former enemy? Now, I know what Zoom is. I just don't want to use Zoom because I don't know. I use Zoom for other things, for like my other like archery stuff and conferencing and other professional development, but I haven't used Zoom for classes. But it's like, the reason why I'm hesitant, and you might agree with me, Tony, is that we're assuming that everybody has a workspace, everybody has a laptop or a computer or a webcam, everyone's set up at the right time, because we're running to timetables, right? So we have to run exactly to the timetable that the school specifies. It's not like you can tune at 8 o'clock at night time. So you're running from like 9 to 3 or 9 to 4, whatever. So we're assuming that every single family can do this, and I'm not as optimistic. So I will eventually have to use it, but we haven't been told to use it. So it's basically up to me. Now eventually I will. For my first few sessions, it'll mostly be kind of like live streams. I'm relying more on chat and text rather than video conferencing. Can you imagine how annoying it is? Oh yeah. I was saying, like with with Zoom, like it's okay with like 10 people or 20 adults, but imagine like 25 families with like kids and stuff. I don't know. I don't think it's a very effective way. But we'll see how it works. People are trying new things, but we'll see how we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I was thinking, Tony, whether I want to stream and make it public. Like, it's meant for my classes, but why should why should people like double up? Because like the effort it takes to stream to like 100 people is the same as one person. So if I run a good lesson on, say, World War II, then why not make it public, right? Why keep on reinventing things? That's why I make YouTube videos. I don't want to coach people every single day, so I make videos there. It's my auto coach. But it'd be interesting to see what people do, especially for prac subjects. Because I teach English and humanities, it's easy to teach without being in person. It's book based. But prac, you got music, you got art, you got drama. How do you teach that? I spoke to some teachers, in interstate, and there's not much guidance in how to do that. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a lot of horses, I know, right? We can have more. Once we get peace, we get more horses. Oh, they'll love us. You know what? I'll imprison you. Because you're annoying me right now. I'll let you go, and what do? You attack a caravan. But I will hire you at some point. Okay, I need to find a town. I need to unload. Because prisoners aren't worth much. The top tier ones can be, so I'll take some of these guys. Just check the rankings and you see which ones are worth it. I'll take the horses. Something will join me, and I need more troops. That's fine. But a lot of the guys aren't worth it. The lords are worth a lot if you want to. Oh, I got too many. Okay, we'll drop some of these guys. The puppeteer will drop. It's worth a lot, but oh, I got too many. Too many. We'll drop some of the Electoroi because they're not worth very much. There we go. We're in now. We can upgrade troops. Infantry. That's fine. Alright, take all this stuff. Okay. Wait, you know what I can do? I can make peace. Okay, let's double check. Do they have any other settlements? Northern Empire. They have no more settlements. Let's double check. Southern Empire, plenty of settlements. So the Northern Empire is dead. They are dead. The clans are alive, of course. They're all still alive, but the Empire is dead. So what I could do is force a peace. I don't have to eradicate them. I've got all the towns. I have the entire Northern Empire. Okay, so we can take them out. All right. Am I faster than this guy? Did I lose money somehow? Okay. No, I'm not. I need to find a lord which I can chase down. He's 4.3. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it, am I? I need to force a peace. Okay. You are a lord? Yep, okay. Make peace. Alright, how much would it cost to make peace? That's it. 30 grand for peace. 30 grand for peace. 26 grand for peace. I did. I could execute them actually, yeah. You know what, that's not a bad idea. Because I'm not going to use them. I could just execute them. Or give them back. I don't mind paying 26 grand. But just to be safe... let's go to a party, alright? Just... Who's the king? Lucon's the king. That's their king. He's the king. What if you kill him? Yep, he's dead. Alright, that number king. Alright. What does that mean? Who cares? All right, we'll take the like. Who cares about the clan? Winner takes all. So just to make a point to the guy I'm talking to, I'm gonna kill. This guy is he's a mercenary. This guy, I feel bad about this guy. He's like that guy from How to Train Your Dragon. He feels so. I'll kill him. He dead. This guy's not a nah, you know what? He's the losing side. Oh wait, he's a mercenary. Oh crap. All right, doesn't matter. All right, so we kill all the important lords. So let's discuss. I don't want you in my kingdom. So now that we have that, okay, you can have these last lords, and I'll pay 20 grand. How about your war mount? I'll take that too. All right. Do you want to join me? Oh no, I said no. Alright, so we paid 21 grand for peace. Who cares with the money, right? Speaking of which, the town right here, I've got a long way around. Crap. So we've basically wiped out Northern Kingdom. They still have lords. I don't think you do. They don't have anything useful anyway. The lords you can't take their equipment. What do you want? No, don't. Okay. So this is the other thing, right? Let's see how much can we bankrupt this town. So firstly, do they have any equipment, which is good, because I'm pimped out. These guys probably could use some bit. Oh, you know what? They already have good equipment. Shoulders. Actually, this is good. There we go. That matches. Your armor's fine, and everything else here is fine. This character has chainmail. Alright, that's good. Shoulders are okay. This is better. There we go. Gloves are fine. I'm guessing. Yeah, who cares about gloves? Yeah, this isn't that much of a difference. This is my surgeon. Always have my surgeon on your team, by the way. It helps a lot. That's me. So we're good there. Any weapons you want to take from these guys? They're crappy weapons. No problem there. So, any bows you want to take? No, bows are crap. So, basically sell everything. That's 25 grand as it is. That is 53 grand. We take all the armor. That is 91 grand. All the money they have. I still got stuff to do. Alright. We can bankrupt them. So, that's the entire town. That's how you make money, people. Alright? You basically fight lords, take a lot of armies down, and just sell. And we haven't done the prisoners yet either, alright? So we can still sell prisoners for like 10 grand if we really wanted to. There's nothing worth doing there, because I want to eventually hire them, because they're cavalry. They're useful. Speaking of which, I might buy something in return. I almost buy a horse. Nah, I need horses. I need war mounts. So let's save the game. And that's one kingdom down. Not officially, because they're still alive, but the objective is the empire. There needs to be less than 4 imperial things. So we've wiped out the entire Northern Empire's holdings. They could take it back here hypothetically, but no one's going to do that. This isn't total war, guys. Now, next question is the Western Empire take down or the Eastern Empire? Alright. But before that, let's recruit. I feel like we need more soldiers. And plus this will give us time to recover. He hates us. It'll give us time to recover our settlements, because we want them to recover, get some militia, and while they're doing that, we'll just go around. What I want to do, I want to go around and recruit more Crusades, because they've got great horse. I mean, again, you don't need to do this, just because I'm not that fast anyway, right? 6.2 is pretty slow, comparatively speaking. I got a lot of prisoners, that's why. But morale's super high. Because what I was doing, I was going for all the horse archers. One, because that's the theme. Yeah, the theme is I'm getting a lot of horse archers. But like, at the same time, like if you're sieging, you don't need horse. You actually have better chances with infantry. if you're doing sieges. This is how you grind experience. You kill looters. Don't kill nobody else. Lords don't give much experience. So you kill looters. You wanna join me? Sure. Because having an army of horse archers is so much faster. Alright, let's grind these guys. See, experience is useful. More horse archers. I could probably I should get like more troop diversity. Yeah, in the original warband you could ally, but not in this game. It's not implemented yet. It's a shame because allies would be really fun to have in battle. And do I need soldiers? 200. I can call in my my army anytime, right? So if you look at my army over here, I could call in. Oh, they're all filled up. I've got so much influence. I could call in. If I call in everybody, and I can afford this, that's 1,000 troops. Who needs an army? So I can summon 1,000 in one go, and with my influence, I probably still have net gain if I do all that. That's insane. I love that. But any horses? I'll take those horses. I've got plenty of other ones. That's not a problem. I say war horses. Let's go down here. Give you the horses. Good. Recruit. 2 guys. And 1 war mount. That's fine. By the way, we have animals, right? Let's execute these guys. Oh, slaughter, not execute, slaughter. Because they slow us down. Got jewelry or 1 jewelry. Pff, not worth anything. Alright, recruit. 1, 2, 3. Do an auto resolve. Easy. And upgrade. And this is why I love the Crusades. 1, the horse arch, but 2, you get them into horseback so quickly, which makes grinding against bandits so much easier. Because you can catch up with them. I'll do a short recruiting run. Bandits, are you faster than me? Yeah, you are. That's fine. Oh, looters. It's been a very circular route. Alright. You're joining me too, sure. Like a bug, this crap. Just 31 looters, that'd be useful. I'm only recruiting the horses, so I'm not doing the footmen. The footmen don't have horses. They're trapped. 31 will give some good experience for the army. You can never die from looters. That's why there's a safe grinding option. I'll do them later. If you go for other bandits, like sea bandits or forest bandits and auto-resolve, you do risk losing troops, and you might end up losing some really good troops too. You might gain like experience, but you will lose. You might lose top soldiers. It's a little like you're sacrificing some quality soldiers for convenience, and that isn't a very good trade-off. Because you put so much time and effort, well not effort, but time into grinding top tier units that you don't want to throw away your best unit on an auto-resolve. Ooh, oh, the horse archers is fine. Okay. I'm gonna get a full stack, and then no one can stop us. And that's the problem actually. If you're too big, nobody fights you. Oh, I should have bought horses. Let's see. No, I got nothing here. Because you actually want fun. Yeah, step bandits, I don't bother. You can't beat them unless you have a small party. They also have the best horses though, right? So if you want like war mounts, like war horses, step bandits usually have them. But you can't catch them because they're too fast and fighting them is a pain in the bum. Otherwise, mountain bandits are very good. The mountain bandits often also have war horses and better loot. But the reason why I do it is mostly the war horses. Because especially with cavalry heavy armor, you can't get top tier soldiers with the war horses. That's usually the bottleneck. That's why I keep doing this. I keep checking the shops for any war horses. That's better than what I have. I'll take that. Twink. Nice. Oy, there we go. I look good. The horse looks good. Speaking of horses, I might give you a better... There you go, you can have that. He's our surgeon. He needs protection. Any good armor? Ooh, Eastern Lamella, 40 grand. I don't know, man. The Asian in me feels a little cheap here, but Lamella, is that better than what I have right now? I've got, this is Imperial Lamella, 28 body armor. That is 34 body armor for less weight. Sure, I'll take that. There we go. I'll look the part now. Lamina is historically a very, very good thing. Whoa. That is this better? No, that's worse. Okay. But I want to give the surgeon this Lamina. You can chuck that away. No, good. Alright, so he's at our surgeon's decked out now. He has... This isn't as good. But it's actually better. No, that's better leg armor. That's fine. Okay. We're doing well there. Let's sidetracked. Let's take on these looters. No. Recruit first. We'll take all of you. Now, I think there's a glitch here, right? I do have the perk, which allows me to train people automatically. But for some reason, it's not working. So that'll be fixed at some point, I think. Because I'm pretty sure... With my leadership, I've got raised to make. So this should be upgrading the low tier troops, but it's not. So that's a bit of a bug there, I think. Every kingdom has a village which has war horses. At least one. There's usually multiple. So Vlandia, I know Vlandia. I know some of the southern ones do. Unfortunately, there's no list of like production, so it's pretty annoying. But I know for a fact that Vlandia down here has Seventh. This one has war horses, and I think there's one up here somewhere which has horses. But yeah, every kingdom has some. I just know that the Crusades have a few more, or at least they're more close together. But often the main source of war horses from battles. Again, just fight. So there's one here. Oh, it's a lot of dudes. Wow, this is chaos. We can't catch them. I'll fight this group over here. Where are they? 28. Oh, that's my group. Nah, don't get involved. Not gonna help him. Oh yeah, and that's broken too. You can't fix this. You can't solve the conspiracy. That's probably in progress. Recruit. Yes, Lancers. Buy Warhorse. And the only problem with starting is that a mod, yeah. The only problem with the horse strategy is you need a lot of horses. I've been paying attention to mods because the game's so new. I didn't realize there were mods out. So yeah, it's vanilla. Because like they've been making a patch in like 2 days or something. It's insane. Upgrade, yes. Alright, we'll take you and you. Nice. Let's see. Whatever, I don't care about that. Might be our last batch. Okay, we've got plenty. I'll swing it back around to our northern holdings and then we might start our next war. Bandit Fest, huh? Yeah. Okay. And actually having Priz isn't a bad idea because over time these guys might join you, right? And that means I can replenish and top up my my army. Okay, that's fine. I got 2 minutes to do, so slow me down. 5.5. It's not bad for a big army. How much food? 28 days. That's a lot of food, but 28 days isn't much. Okay, so we're not gonna pick a fight with the Crusades. They're not our enemy. We want to take out Empire. So Western Empire looks weaker, and they're being swarmed by the Britannians. The landings are in check. I want to make sure that I don't want to be attacked in the back. All right, so let's go. Let's do a tour of our towns. Where are we? Over here, right? So let's go back this way. Go to Atrion. As a total war player, I feel tempted to take all these towns, but now. Yeah, I know what mods are, by the way. I just didn't realize the mods are out of the game because it's only been like a week of release. Oh, the Lake Rats left me. Oh, they left me. Oh, someone bought my mercenaries. Somebody bought my mercenaries. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, that changes things. I'm not worried about that, but I wanted to have more soldiers running around to stop armies from like sieging my castles. That's why I wanted to have mercenaries. That's an owner. We've got plenty of food now. It's fine. We go to militia's fine. We keep more food. So we'll go lime kilns and barracks and a siege workshop. Sure. All right. Okay. Okay. You want to do it that way? Okay. Automatic. It'd be nice if you could auto upgrade, but in the base game, there's no option to do so. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Okay, speaking of which, where's my she's my other army elite. I can make a new party. Actually, we'll do that. We'll get the shield maiden out because she's my last party. We can make another one. Okay, so let's share some troops. I should have done this before. So we'll give some of the low-level troops. But I don't want to spare my troops. That's fine. So our last party. That's 4. Okay. So she's got 1. They can recruit their own. I'm probably have just done a bad thing by just give them nothing. They'd be fine. No chariots. Yeah, I don't even bother convincing lords, cause like you have to pay them like 300 grand to join you. That's ridiculous. Oh, actually, wait, Lake Rats. Oh wait, did someone declare war on me? 480? Yeah, sure. Join me, man. Join me. Alright. That gives me access to all the mercenaries, right? So if I call an army now, I should get... Yep, the Lake Rats are in. That's all I needed. So these party members, if you give them a strong force, they'll be fine. They can get their own. But I've got a much bigger force here. So I don't have 1,000 men. Who declare war? The Crusades? No! No, 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 no. I want to fight the Empire. Propose peace. I didn't know you can do this, by the way. If diplomacy is broken, like how do you actually declare war? There's no button for it. So the only way to get peace is to talk to the Lord. Okay. All right, we're in war. Oh no, it's because of the main quest. The main quest, the conspiracy. You can't address this, but basically, to simulate a dynamic thing, your opponent basically starts declaring like simulating war. Oh man, that was not what I expected. Okay, I wanted to fight the Empire, but I guess that slows me down. I could pay them off. I could pay them off. Now I've got a lot of untrained troops. 6-8 nomads. That'll slow me down a bit. So what I'll do, I'll start... Can I catch that? I'm in a very slow situation. I don't think I can. So I'm too slow to catch most bandits now. That's the disadvantage. Alright. Yeah, too many foot soldiers. Can't catch these guys. So I can't train them up. It's broken. The training thing's broken. If I fight a few battles, I might get this. But I can't chase down any enemies. This is the bad part about having... this is the disadvantage of having a large army. Your base have one purpose, that's a siege. If you don't siege, your armies are waste, muscle downsize to 50 men. Alright, so in that case we'll save a game. Alright. So let's strategize. So I do have a mercenary group. I don't need their army right now. I need them to patrol and make sure they piss off the lords. Very likely their lord, Mongchu, he's got an army somewhere. Okay, so I can still recruit, but the Crusades have conquered a lot of the east side. So I'm up here. They can always run past the Sturgians and do this. There's no protection, but these are some of my strongest holdings. So it'll take a while to siege it. If they siege it, I can make it. So look at my fiefs. They've got a decent militia. Ravel is strong, 313. They're strong enough. They're strong enough. Okay. You can't do wagon forts. That's what I'm worried about. Like, if I'm doing horse archers, it's a pain. But I'm a good horse archer myself. I can take down things solo, and I've got enough horse archers for mass. So I can out horse archer them. We'll take Argoron. We might have to rush this one. I mean, if we siege, it'll take too long. We've got plenty of troops. Oh, my banner sucks. Yeah, no, let's change the color of the banner. we can do that. We can make a big bird or make a small bird. You go with a medium-sized bird. I thought you can change. Oh no, the color changes by itself. I was black originally. Okay, we'll save this. Damn, I would rather siege to the walls, but they'll take like a month. Well, not a month, but take like a week or two. I have the numbers. I don't need this big an army. We'll lead the assault. This would be a little cheesy. I could do that, Simeon. You're right. I'm not worried about the casualties. We are playing on very easy, so the casualties don't matter that much. It's more that it's the time taken. That's right. We'll do them manually. Okay, where are the ladders? They're over there. Okay, I'll park my horse here. Oh, okay. Alright, you're playing that game. I can shoot. We've got a lot of cannon fodder. Arrow fodder. We have a lot of the nomads. They're level 1 troops, so we can use them as fodder. What I would rather do is not charge it, but if we do it fast enough, we get on the walls. We need to get on the walls, and the E is difficult to take over. Alright, they're on the wall. Okay. If we can thin them out over here, we just need to get enough on the walls. Nomads can die, that's fine. On the walls. We got it. We got it. Who did that? That's it. The weak trick on the walls. Alright, these guys need to go down. Oh, nice dodge. Nice dodge, AI. I'm getting hammered. Alright, they're good. Losing a lot of men. 32. The most of them are nomads. They're the weak soldiers. We can always capture troops from the other soldiers. Yeah, definitely. That's like a warband as well. Like just like pick up enemy arrows. Actually, the best part about Bannerlord 2 is that you can pick up barrels of arrows. So on the top of the walls there are refills. If you're defending, you can refill, and if you attack the walls and take the barrels, you can refill as well. So you're not stuck running out of arrows. It's mildly worrying. I'm on the walls. I've lost 46. Most of them are the level 1 soldiers. Alright, we can send that over here, hopefully. Over here. Alright, damn. There we go. We just make sure we unclog that choke point. Alright, that seems fine. They're through. How many did we lose? We lost 54. Most of them are low levels. This is not a siege army. So what I would have done. Now we've got this fine. Yeah, well, what I would have done, I would have trained them up more. The mistake is that I put too many soldiers together in one army, so I can't catch up to any force. What I probably would have done. What I probably would have done is put my army into a garrison, then make a new army, train it from scratch, 50 at a time, and then rejoin the one army. They can, by the way. Don't need the renown. Renown's fine. That's bonus. Now, all I want to do, and this is why I carry the prisoner army. We can refill slowly. We lost a lot of good guys there. Now these aren't troops, these are prisoners. So they'll take time. So I'm not going to take all of them. Warhorse, nice. Actually, we'll take everything, salute. Alright, we have a city. Okay. This is going to be painful. We've still got a lot of raiders. So we've still got a very heavy cavalry army of archers, but we don't have a lot of foot soldiers. I mean, we lost most. We had like, what, 70 or something? Most of them were wounded. So we've lost... Oof. Actually, no, we've got 220. We lost about 60 in total. It's... Ooh. Oh, I was here. Yeah, join my party again. Okay. You can't make a party now because I'm full up. That's fine. The prisoners can be useful later on. Recruit troops. We're gonna take everything now. We are no longer a cavalry army. Might as well just do everything. Sell, and sell. Food. Might be a little low on food, so we'll buy everything out. Fish, grain, butter, beer, dates. That's fine. 32. Man. Feeding an army here. Okay, by the way, manage the town. You fool that. Your food slab, it's growing, that's fine. We don't need festival games, we want militia, I think. Your food's good. Build a workshop for me. Then training fields. Yeah, we'll do it that way. I'm not sure you can keep the city, but what I think I'll do... Oh, here we go, got a battle. Hello. Alright, my army's small enough now, actually. Can I make peace with you? How much can I make peace? 70k. Should I make peace? Should I make peace? 70 grand is nothing. Chat, what do you think here? Owen, what do you think? Should I make peace? 70 grand is absolutely nothing. I've got 560 grand. What are my choices? I can fight him now and take more cities. And fight against the Crusade, or I could force a peace. What should we do? Take the peace. You're right. Alright, so from that conflict, we have a free city. I think that's a win. I'll take this bandits too. We can find it. So we've lost troops. That's not good. But we lost really bad troops. And the bottleneck we have is in war horses again. So we've got a lot of raiders. True, don't worry, brothers. Alright, okay, so where were we? Alright, so we had this like 10-minute war. We captured one of their cities for free. We ditched a lot of our crappy troops we couldn't train up. And I think we're winning. I think we got this. So we can stack troops now. We've still got a big army. They're just mostly wounded. So we'll take out these guys. There's my my party member. Oh, this is actually really good. That's fine. That's fine. I still have an army of prisoners, which I can exploit. This is indeed a win. All right. Well, in that case, I can start the next fight then. I can't believe that I actually won. I got a free city and we forced a peace. The money was nothing. The money is absolutely nothing. I mean, who else can have like 500 grand in their account, right? All right, I reckon we'll finish the stream there. And I reckon we'll pick it up next time. Not sure what we'll do next time, but there will be a live form check tomorrow. So if you're interested in following that, then feel free to join us. Otherwise, I reckon we'll finish it here. That's just I wanted to share these big battles for those who are enjoying the game. That's there. But I think we'll finish it here. So thanks for joining me, guys. Hopefully you stay out. You are safe wherever you are, and hopefully we'll see you around next time.